Hello and welcome. Welcome again to a new program of Vaughan and Vivo, another program for learning English with me. I know I have competitors on this television channel, friends of mine, other teachers. Yes, Mike, Hannah, Richard Brown, etc. Daniel, I'm forgetting some of the names, but I have some good teachers here, and Kathleen. So I have competitors. But on my program, a diferencia de los demás, unlike the others, we cover a broader spectrum, un abanico más amplio. Spectrum, broad is amplio. Narrow is estrecho. A broader spectrum of the English language more dynamically because we are not focused only on one area of the language, high beginner, low intermediate, high intermediate, low advanced, etc. Okay? So, I'm here again, and for the next 2 hours, I will be with you. Now, normally on the first two segments, on the first half hour and the second half hour, I have two victims, two students with me, one on my right and one on my left. But today I have only one. And I have one because I want to focus on this person and help him gain stronger speech. His English is not bad. His English is not bad. But he has a soft way of speaking, which is good in certain circumstances. But when you speak a second language, you need to project more. Okay, so I'm going to try to make him project his voice more. And we're going to find out everything possible about my good friend here. His name is Juan Carlos, and I'm going to introduce you to him in just a few seconds, or in just a minute. I'm going to introduce you to him. But before I do it, o antes de hacerlo, before doing so, I simply want to remind you that the purpose of this program is to teach English. But that, for me, that is not the primary purpose. Because to teach English means presentar el inglés de forma que ustedes puedan entenderlo. That's not really what I'm doing. My goal here is simply to transmit linguistic sounds, in this case English sounds, to you in an intelligible or interesting way, with the hope, con la esperanza, with the hope that in the long run, en el recorrido largo, decimos en inglés, que a la larga, in the long run, your ear begins to discriminate sounds better, and you begin to understand better, and that makes you start liking my language more, and then the learning process is more pleasant, more optimistic, and finally, a lot of progress is achieved. It will take a little time, but be patient. Be patient. Se dice en inglés, la paciencia es una virtud. Patience, escrito patience, perdona. Patience is a virtue. Virtue. Como virtual reality, virtue. Patience is a virtue. So, just stay with me. If you don't understand me, voy a decirlo muy claro ahora. If you don't understand me perfectly, or if you only understand 20 or 30%, don't worry, but stay with me. And together, you will improve. Because many of the words I say and expressions I use, you know, but you don't recognize because your ear is not trained to listen to the native voice speaking dynamically, all right? And on my program, y sobre todo Kathleen, in my living room, and in the rest of the programs, Alberto, okay, Mike, many others, you will slowly improve. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to my good friend and good student. Sometimes I get irritated with him, but no pasa nada. We're friends. And he's sitting on my left, and his name is Juan Carlos. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Are you glad to be here?
Yes, I am.
Are you a little nervous today?
A little.
Yes, you came very well dressed. Ask me if I often wear a tie on television.
Do you often wear a tie on television?
Hardly ever. Hardly ever. ¿Cómo se dice casi nunca?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Ask me why I usually don't wear a tie on TV.
Why don't you usually wear a tie on TV?
Because on television, I prefer to feel more relaxed. And a tie psychologically makes me feel more formal. And besides, I have problems with the cervicals in the back of my neck. And when I wear a tie on television, I assume often a posture and it begins to hurt. And I can't have constant pain when I'm on television. And so when I dress informalmente, cuando me visto de manera informal, ¿cómo decimos eso? When I dress informally?
Informally?
Está muy bien, pero solemos decir casually. ¿Te suena?
Casually.
Yeah, when I dress, y no es casualmente, pero significa informalmente. When I dress casually on TV, I feel freer, more liberated, and my neck doesn't bother me as much. Okay, so you're glad to be here?
Yes, I am.
All right, how long have we known each other?
For about 1.5, 2 years.
Okay, good. And how long have you been studying English in your life?
Well, I suppose I have been studying English my whole life almost, some 15, 20 years.
How old were you when you started?
I was about 10, 11 years old or something when I started.
Something like that?
Yes, something like that.
All right. Did you start in school or in a private academy?
I started on school.
In school.
In school.
On school sería en el tejado. Cuidado. Okay. In school. You started in school?
In school.
All right. And did you go to the university?
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
I did. Okay. Did you attend the university in Madrid?
Yes, I attended in Madrid.
Did you study medicine?
No, I didn't.
Did you study biology?
No, I didn't.
Did you study chemistry?
No, I didn't.
Did you study business administration?
No, I didn't.
Did you study economics?
No, I didn't.
Did you study law?
No, I didn't.
Or what degree did you study?
I studied a degree in telecommunications.
Okay, telecommunications engineering.
Yes,
Did you study a 3-year degree or a 6-year degree?
I studied a 6-year degree.
And did you finish the degree in 6 years or did you need a few more?
I needed 6 years.
Okay,
to
so you
finish.
finished it in the regular time.
Yes, I
All
did.
right. How old were you when you started your degree?
I was the normal age.
Well, what's the normal age in Spain when you...
It used to be 18 years old.
Antes, la edad normal para iniciar la carrera eran los 18 años, dices.
Yes.
¿Y ahora?
Now I think it's something about around 17 or something.
Okay, so it used to be 18, and now it's 17. 1 year less.
Yes, I think.
I think so.
I think so.
All right, so you started your degree, your telecommunications degree, when you were 18. And how old were you when you finished?
I was 24
Mm-hmm.
when I finished.
All right, and when you finished, did you start working immediately?
Yes, almost immediately. I attended national service.
National service, military?
First, yes, military.
Okay.
For 1 year, almost 1 year.
Did you become an officer?
No, I didn't.
All right.
I preferred not to become an officer.
You preferred not to become an officer. Okay. So you didn't want to become a lifetime military man.
No, I
All right.
didn't.
And where did you do the military service? In Madrid?
No, I was stationed in Mallorca Island,
On the island of Mallorca?
on the island of Mallorca.
Were you in Palma itself or were you in another part of the island?
I was based in Palma itself.
Okay. And did you have a good time there?
Yes, I spent quite a good time.
No se dice en inglés spend a good time. Spend es el tiempo que pasas en un sitio, el tiempo que dedicas a una tarea. For example, I spent 5 minutes preparing this class, okay? And you spent 1 year in Mallorca, all right? And the question before was, did you have a good time? Pasarlo bien is el verbo to have fun, to have a good time, to have a wonderful time, to enjoy yourself. Si no quieres usar have. So did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
All right. And did you make a lot of new friends in Mallorca?
Yes, I met a lot of people.
Okay. Do you still have contact with any of the people?
No, I don't.
When was the last time you went back to Mallorca?
Last time I went back was about 4 years ago.
All right. Has it changed much?
And no, I think it hasn't.
All right, good. So when you finished your telecommunications degree, you spent a year in Mallorca, and you had a very good time.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Did you know are you married or single?
I am married.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have a daughter.
You have a daughter. How old is your daughter?
She's some 11 months old.
No, seen some. She's around.
She's around 11 months old.
Good. Okay. Now, did you know your wife when you finished your degree?
No, I didn't.
Know her?
Didn't know her.
Did you meet her in Mallorca?
No, I didn't.
So, did you meet your wife after finishing your studies?
Yes, I met my wife while I was working some years later.
Is your wife an engineer too?
No, my wife isn't.
All right. Did your wife attend the university?
Yes, my wife attended a university.
Okay. Is your wife from Madrid?
Yes, my wife is from Madrid too.
All right. Good. And how old were you when you met her?
I was 33 when I met her.
Okay. And how old was she?
She was 33 too.
All right. Was she working at that time?
Yes, she was working at that time.
Was she working in the same company as you?
No, she wasn't.
But you told me you met her in your work.
While I was working, yes, I met her, but I didn't meet her at work.
Okay, fine. Did you meet her at a party?
No, I didn't.
Did you meet her at a disco?
No, I didn't.
Did you meet her in a restaurant?
No, I didn't.
Did you meet her at her house?
No, I didn't.
Did you meet her at the house of a mutual friend?
No, I didn't.
Well, where did you meet your wife?
I met my wife in the countryside, as a matter of fact.
In the country?
Yes, in the country.
In a couple? Did you meet her in the province of Madrid?
Yes, I did.
Okay, where did you meet your wife?
I met her in the north of Madrid, in the Sierra.
Okay. And were you walking in the mountains when you met her?
Yes, we were a group of people walking in the country.
Walking?
Walking.
Taking or hiking, se dice más bien.
I would say yes.
Haciendo marchas.
Hiking.
Hiking in the country. And you met your wife, okay?
Yes.
And how did you start going out immediately, or?
Not immediately. It was some months later that we found each other and we started
Nos telefoneamos.
Dating. Yes.
Nos telefoneamos. We phoned each other. Eso suena extraño. We made contact.
We made contact. We made contact.
Good. And then you started going out.
Yes.
And how long did you go out together before getting married?
We went out for some 2 years or something.
For about 2 years.
For about 2
some.
years.
Okay, okay. Wait, for about 2 years. Okay. And did you get married in Madrid?
Yes.
We did.
We did.
Did you get married through the church or only civil?
We
got
married through the church.
Good. Now, did you have a big wedding or a small wedding?
It was a medium wedding.
No, una boda media no. Una boda de tamaño medio.
It was a medium-sized wedding.
Good. De hecho, medium-sized. Como dijéramos medio tamañado. Convirtiendo en verbo la palabra tamaño. A medium-sized wedding. Repeat. It was?
It was a medium-sized wedding.
How many people did you invite? You and your wife?
Yes, we invited some 200 people.
Okay.
Around 200 people.
Some es correcto, pero eso es en inglés escrito. O en inglés hablado muy formal y un poco presuntuoso. No presuntuoso. Simplemente es very high level. Okay. About 200 people. Now, did she invite more people than you, or did you invite more people than she did?
I invited more people than she did.
Okay. Did anybody come to the wedding from abroad?
Yes, I had a good university mate from the United Kingdom.
All right.
And he attended, or he came. He
Okay.
flew to the wedding.
Schoolmate?
A schoolmate, yes.
Not university mate. Un compañero de universidad?
Yes.
Okay, school. School es una palabra genérica que cubre desde párvulos hasta universidad. So you had a schoolmate who came from the UK.
Who came from the UK, yes.
And why did he was from the university?
Yes.
Well, why What is he from England, Scotland, Wales?
He's from the Midlands in England.
Midlands.
Midlands.
Okay, good. And why did he study engineering in Spain?
He studied engineering in the UK.
In the UK.
Yes.
Acentúa la letra K, siempre. In the UK.
In the UK.
No, not in the UK, okay? In the UK. Si dices UK, choca, porque casi suena, me recuerda okay, okay? So he studied in the UK, but why did you meet him in the university here?
I didn't meet him in the university here.
Well, where did you meet him?
But in the university in the UK.
And what were you doing in the UK?
I was studying a year as an Erasmus student there.
Okay, so you went to the UK as an Erasmus student and with an Erasmus scholarship.
Yes.
Beca, Erasmus.
Yes, I went.
How old were you when you went to the UK?
I was 23 when I went to the UK.
Was it for your last year or your next to last year of the degree plan?
It was for the last year.
Was it a good experience for you?
Very good experience.
Did you attend the university in London?
No, I didn't.
What university did you attend?
I attended the university in Manchester.
Okay, well, did you attend the University of Manchester or a university in Manchester?
I attended the University of Manchester.
Were you impressed with the facilities?
Yes, I was.
Impresionado por las instalaciones. You were impressed with the facilities.
Yes.
Did you like the professors?
Yes, the professors, I liked them a lot.
Were they good?
They were very good professors.
Okay, could you understand them at the beginning?
Not at the beginning, but soon afterwards I was able to understand them
Quite well.
Yes.
How long did it take you to feel comfortable with the language in Manchester?
It took me around 2 months to feel comfortable with the language.
Good. Comfortable is perfecto. Comfortable. Repeat. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Claro. Lo convertimos en 3 sílabas. Todo el mundo. Everywhere. In Australia, Canada, the United States, England, Scotland, Ireland. Comfortable. Okay. So it took you 2 months. Did you live in a private house?
At the beginning we lived in a hotel.
We? Why are you saying we? How many other Spanish students went with you?
We were 3 students from the university in Madrid.
All right.
And we all lived in a hotel for around 2 weeks.
For around 2 weeks. You lived in a hotel?
Yes, in a 5-star hotel.
5-star hotel?
Yes.
Who paid for the 5-star hotel? The Spanish administration?
I think it was the University of Manchester.
Okay, fine. So that's very nice.
Yes.
Did the 3 of you share one room?
We shared 2 rooms.
Okay, not bad.
I remember.
Not bad. And do you remember your first class in the University of Manchester?
Yes, I remember very well my first class.
Did it make a special impression on you?
Yes, especially because it was in English, in a different language.
Okay. And when you this person who came to the wedding.
Yes.
Did you meet him in the first weeks you were at the university?
Yes, I met him in the first month.
In the first month. What's his name?
His name is Mark.
Mark. Is he from Manchester?
He's from the Midlands, from Leicester.
From Leicester. Escrito Leicester. Okay. He's from Leicester. And is he an engineer now?
He's an engineer, a quite good engineer.
Okay.
Right now.
Where does he live now?
He lives now down south near London.
Down south, allá abajo, al sur. Down south near London.
Yes.
Okay.
In the south of England.
Do you still have contact with him?
Yes, I do.
Has he come back to Spain many times since your wedding?
Since my wedding, he normally comes once a year.
Does he come to see you or to visit Spain?
He come visits Spain.
¿Cómo? Perdón, no
he come to visit Spain. He normally comes to visit Spain once a year, and then normally we meet.
Mm-hmm.
We meet in Madrid or somewhere else.
You get together?
Yes, we get together and remember the old times.
All right. Is he married now?
He's single at this time.
Okay. Did he used to be married?
No. He's been single.
He's a bachelor.
He's a bachelor. Yes.
All right. Good.
A lucky bachelor.
All right. Now, does he work in a large organization or in a small company?
He works in a large engineering
Engineering
company. Company.
Okay, a large engineering firm or a large engineering company. Is the company famous in Spain? Well, is the company well known in Spain?
I think it is not very well known in Spain. Known.
Se dice en inglés, la compañía no es bien conocida, no es conocida, muy conocida en España. It's not well known. It's not very well known in Spain. Repeat.
It's not very well known in Spain.
Known. Ciérrame más la O. Known.
Known.
Le conozco. I
know him.
I know him. Ella me conoce.
She knows me.
Knows. ¿Cómo se dice nariz?
Knows.
Así se pronuncia. Él conoce. He knows. Él conoce mi nariz.
He knows my nose.
Good. He knows my nose. Ahora, bien conocido o conocido. Well known. Repeat.
Well known.
Okay, mi nariz es bien conocida.
My nose is very well known.
Good. All right. So his company is not extremely well known in Spain. And how long has he been working in that company?
He's been working in that company for
Company
company for 5 years.
Okay, good. And does he speak Spanish?
He only speaks Spanish a little.
All right, good. Okay, now, and after living in the hotel in Manchester for a couple of weeks, did you move to a private home or to a student residence?
We moved to a student's residence. Student residence. Well, actually, it wasn't a student residence. It was an apartment. An apartment in a big building.
But specifically for students?
Specifically for students, yes.
Okay, good. All right. And did you stay in that apartment for the rest of the school year?
We stayed in the apartment for the rest of the term.
Okay. What is the term? I don't understand the term.
Well, we say the term before Christmas we have one term, and then we have the second and third term.
So there are 3 terms in the academic year at the University of Manchester.
Yes.
When does the first term start?
The first term starts the 1st of October.
The 1st of October. So this British university is similar to the Spanish university in its starting dates. Okay.
Yes.
And when does the second term start?
The second term starts at the beginning of January.
January. And when does the third term start?
The third term starts in April.
April. Okay. ¿Cómo se dice delantal? Do you know?
I don't know.
Apron. Okay, April. Abril is April, no April. April. Okay. And did you attend all 3 terms or only the first 2?
I attended the 3 terms.
All 3 terms?
All 3 terms.
All right, you attended all 3 terms. And did the other 2 Spanish students live with you in the same apartment?
The first term we all lived together in the same apartment, and then after Christmas we moved to different residences.
So you separated for the second and third term?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good. And who did you live with during the second term?
During the second and third term, I lived in a proper student residence with many other students from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, local
students. Yes.
Estudiantes locales.
Yes.
Local means British.
Because I wanted to learn the language, to live with different people from different countries. I didn't want to live with the same people from Madrid. The 3 terms.
All right, good. So it was a very positive experience for you.
Yes, it was a very positive experience.
Okay. And then you came back, did the military in Mallorca?
Yes.
Then you started working, and then you met your wife?
I met my wife.
Had your wedding, invited your friend, and we'll come back and talk more about that because we have to take a short break. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a short break. His English is not bad. Habla con una máquina. Boop, boop, boop. He speaks like a machine, okay? Typical of an engineer, but typical of an intelligent engineer. Oh, okay? Which means I will modify the buttons and the gauges on our engineer Juan Carlos for the second half hour to try to get him to speak less stiff, menos tieso, and more smoothly. But it's not bad. Okay, 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes, okay? I'll see you.